Okay, so I want to try to automate this. And I think I'm going to do it with a bucket. Okay, so I'll put this in here. It clicks it and turns it into a water bucket. Now I'm going to need another activator module to take that water bucket. Okay, and that should click that here. So if I take a bucket of water, yeah, that's going to continuously fill up. So I can just cover all that up like it didn't happen, and I don't have to worry about constantly filling this full of water. I am going to take this camouflage module and put it in here because I think it just looks nicer. Okay, so that's step one of the quest. Step two is a pure daisy. I tell you what though, it does really help out a lot if you have the mystical flower essence. So I would recommend doing that before anything. Okay, so now we have these, so we should be able to just throw them in. And now we need a seed. Oh yeah, this process is a lot easier than what it used to be. I don't know how many of these I'm actually going to need. Okay, so we have the pure daisy. Now what we need to focus on is living rock and living wood. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is where automation comes into play. Because there's no way I'm doing any of this by hand. Well, it took some time, but I do believe I've got everything set up now. And if you're running into a situation to where the cables are like connecting to each other, simply use different colored cables and they just won't connect. So this should be up and running. I should just be able to put stone in here, put wood in here. Or maybe it doesn't work at all. Okay. Okay, well something is happening now. It had to be one block down. That was the problem. Also, I needed to attach a quartz fiber to this cable here, because this whole thing was trying to send back to the system, and I needed to send to this chest. Okay, and there they go. Now, if I was correct, they should end up in this chest. And they did. Okay, excellent. So now if I configure this to... Now that's good as stone. I'm going to make you wood. Go stone. And then we're going to go wood. Okay. So now it automatically brings in the stone and the wood, transforms them, breaks them, and then puts them into that chest, which I can access with the storage bus in my main network. Well, I say I can access this using my network, but I can't because it's not connected to that network. So if I pull out another channel here, and I attach a storage bus to this, I should be able to see, yep, there it is, the living wood and the living rock. Well, automation has been completed for both living rock and living stone. Now the hard part. Okay, as nice as this looks, I want to make this a little bit nicer. Because eventually, I'm going to give this world over to y'all, and anybody that watches, and y'all can just go nuts with it. Now that we have our living rock and living wood, we can move on to the next chapter. And that's going to be generating mana. And we need some mana pools for this. Yeah, this is nice, but can you time in the bottle the pure daisy? Oh, you absolutely can. You absolutely can. That's 100% you can do it. Oh, well, this changes things. Okay, so this should work just fine. Put in 2 of these. 1 of these. And this. And, oh yeah, seeds. I completely forgot about seeds. Okay. let's make some endo flames. Okay, I made 60 endo flames. You don't have to make that many. That's what I decided I wanted to do. And I think I'm going to set these up in the corner. So like, actually, you know what? I've got the replacer tool. Hold on. Just set this right here, set the gadget to that. And we can just do this. We needed to get some nature in here anyway. I've also been playing around with these illuminated panels. Definitely better than just constant glowstone. Now, this is a pretty minimalist setup. I don't need a lot of mana, believe it or not. I could go around this entire place and just set these up with endo flames, but I'm not going to. Because the only thing that I need is this iron bee spawn egg. And that is going to jumpstart everything. So much easier when you can just make a bee. And now that we've got the fully maxed out mana steel bee, we only have 2 more bees to make. And that's going to be the terrasteel bee and then the elementium bee. So now we need to make some ruins. And with all the ruins completed, now we can dive into working on that terrasteel. Okay, and there is the terrasteel plate that we needed. Now, I believe that this needs to be set up in a multi-block, if I'm not mistaken. Okay, so we need to form this out, which it should just be something like this. And then switch that here. I forgot if the middle piece was living rock or living... Okay, that's not right. Okay, now that that's completed, we need to talk about sparks. I need to place one here, and then I'm going to go ahead and put one in each one of these pools. Now, sparks can get a lot more complicated than what I'm going to be using them for. So if you want to mess around with that, go for it. Okay, now we should be able to just put these on here. That's going to pull from the sparks. And we have our first terrasteel. Now we're going to need a lot of this because we're going to need to make a portal. So I think that the bees are definitely the way to go. Okay, I don't know if I have enough yet. I should, maybe. Yeah, I don't think I have enough. These pools are empty now. Okay, so I may have to wait a little bit for the bee. But yeah, that's basically how you do that. Now the portal itself, the only thing that we really need is the nature pylons. Everything else is going to be pretty standard. And of course those require the terrasteel nuggets. So as far as the star's concerned, the only thing that we really need is the Gaia spirit from it. And I do gotta say that this armor, it does look amazing. And that's gonna be all the time that I have for today. But thank you for watching, and there probably is going to be a part 2 of this when we go through the portal. So thank you for watching, and until next time.